everybody!
Hi guys!
Katie and Megan the Third here, and we have another fun, crafty live video for you here today. If you love making cards, if you're into die cutting, then this is the live video for you. If you have any friends who are into the same thing, make sure you share it on your page because Megan has a bunch prepared. What are you going to show us today, Megan?
Lots of dies today. So what I'm going to show you are these very cool, they're Couture creation dies. And what I love about these is that they're so detailed and intricate that you could see down here with the balloons. They're so detailed, and I just think that these would add a super great touch to all of your cards. And so I made a couple things showing these dies right here. This one is my best wishes for your birthday. And then I made this card, and I actually used this die to cut out the words, but then I took the negative space and I turned that into a card. So this was kind of a way to show you to don't get rid of all of the pieces that you cut out that you think are trash, but you can actually make another card using that. So this is actually the card that I made with punching out the words, and then so that was the negative space that you saw on that card. And this die right here is the mosaics die. You can see right here. And so it's called the mosaic die, and I just got inspired to kind of make an actual mosaic pattern on my card. So you can see right here, I started with the black paper and I punched it out, and then I ran it 4 more times with 4 different colors, and I kind of pieced the little pieces together.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so
it's kind of like stained glass almost.
Yeah, exactly.
With the different colors in there.
Yeah, exactly. So another thing, after you use your die cuts, you get all those little pieces. Don't throw those out because you can make so much other stuff with all of those little pieces.
And then they're the perfect size when you popped them out to fit into the negative space there.
So all I would do is put a little dab of glue in there and then just put all the pieces together, kind of like a puzzle. So yeah, that was that card.
What did you do the sentiment with? Was that just another die you had?
That was this one right here. And it says, my best wishes for your birthday. So I just used the birthday wishes. Yeah.
Smart, so you can kind of mix and match the words together.
Yeah, and I love that script on there too, so I thought that that was really pretty.
So these are all a part of the new Couture Creations die sale that we have going on at Blitsy right now. So we'll put a link to these all in the comments if you want to check them out. They're up to 34% off today, so
that's a
awesome
good deal.
Deals. Yeah. What's next?
So what I was going to show actually with these dies, you can actually do, you can see on here, it's 3-in-1. You can actually cut these as like a normal die cut. You can also emboss with these and use these as a stencil, which I thought these were super cool. So I made a couple things to kind of show you the 3 different things you can do with them. So with that same mosaics die that you saw, you can cut it, so this is what it would look like. And then another thing, this makes a super cool outline, so you can put that on one of your cards too. So
you can use it as like a frame.
Yeah, exactly, and then put your sentiment in the middle.
Yeah.
So you can really get a lot of these dies. So then this is what it would look like after you punched it all out. So 3 different things with just that die when you're using it as a regular die, and you get all these little pieces, you can get basically 3 different cards out of this stuff.
Very cool.
So that was die cutting. You can also emboss with them. So I don't know if you can see the texture on there. It's raised.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then you can also use it as a stencil. So you lay it down and then you paint over it, and you can use it as a stencil. So you can really do 3 different things with these dies. So I thought that that was really cool.
That is awesome, and you could use the die itself as a stencil, or you could even kind of use this as a throwaway stencil if you wanted to. So a couple of different ways.
Yeah, and what I wanted to add in there too, because these are so detailed and intricate, when you're taking them out of the dies, there's going to be it's going to be kind of hard to get them out. So there's a couple tools that you can use to get the dies out of the actual metal die. So there's the quick stick that I use actually to kind of take the paper out of the die. That helped a lot. And then you can use any like poker to poke the dies out of it. So, and then with gluing, because they're so detailed, you don't want to use a glue stick on it because that would get super messy and it would just not look nice. So I used the Martha Stewart glue pen, which I know Megan Q uses this all the time, and then the Tombow glue, because these have such fine, what do you call this?
Fine tip?
Yeah, fine tip. You can get
You know what would be even better, and I think is a part of the sale, is stick it. Yes. So the cantilever stick it would go perfectly because it works very well with your intricate dies. You run it through the die cutting machine with the adhesive already on it, then you just peel it off and it would stick right on, and you don't have to worry about any of the wet glue going through.
Yeah,
and then
that's
there's
a good idea.
also the Tool It All, which is like all these tools in one. So that's in the sale also if you guys want to check it out. It has the poker. I saw you poking it out earlier.
Yeah.
The Tool It All is awesome for that. So there's lots of different options just depending on what your preference is.
So, yeah, and then they're also, because they have these really awesome dies, there are smaller ones too. So these make cute little pictures, and they're a little smaller than the dies that you just saw. So here's a peacock one. That one is super pretty. I love peacocks. And you can see the size right there too. There's a macaw, and then here's a pretty flower, stained glass look.
Yeah.
And these, I believe they're in, stained glass collection. So they look like stained
so
glass.
that's why you get that like stained glass feel. It makes sense. It's the stained glass collection. Perfect.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So did we show the balloons yet?
We did.
Okay, I missed that. So the balloons,
Yeah.
in case anyone else missed it, I was probably checking the comments. I'm going to check over here real quick. Love the detail.
Super cute.
Your mom is here watching.
Oh, hello,
My husband
Mom.
is here watching, so we've got our fans.
Yes. Yeah, so you can see even it has the
love the
little
detail.
balloon tie at the end. So these are such detailed. I love these.
So
yeah,
if
super
you
cute.
guys are not into die cutting yet, this is a good sale to check out because they're fun ones to play with. There's lots of different ways you can use them, like Megan was showing with the embossing, the cutting, using the negative space. They're all on sale. Again, we'll link those in the comments. If you have any questions, let us know. We'll make sure to get them answered. We hope you guys have a great afternoon. Thanks for sharing, Megan.
Yes, of course.
Thanks, guys. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye.